according to Triple H, this is going to be like the king and the queen of the ring every year. So it's like a once a year champion versus champion, brand versus brand. So this is their way of getting Survivor Series to be war games, or sorry, Survivor Series to be war games, and getting Crown to be the T-shirt, basically, as you like to call it.
Yep.
So you're a huge Gunther fan. So what are your thoughts on this?
Okay, firstly, I want to ask who designed that belt? Who
AI.
designed that belt?
I'm this point. I'm sure it's AI.
That's not a good looking title, man. That's
I don't.
with all due respect, that's not a good looking title at all.
It's like
That being
the
said,
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Trophy.
yeah. Look,
Yeah.
the other thing is, I think titles in Riyadh in general, or title belts, should I say, that come out of Riyadh don't mean much. Braun
Well,
Strowman.
every
What?
championship was crowned in Saudi. Just
Yeah.
all of
Okay. We'll give them that one. But can someone tell me where Braun Strowman's greatest Royal Rumble title is? I should do a where in the world is that? Where in the world is Braun Strowman's greatest Royal Rumble Championship belt? He doesn't know. Neither do we. We don't care. Cut.
Listen, they never said it was going to be a belt he had to defend. It's like the $1 million belt, okay? Except at least the $1 million belt got defended. This belt was.
You are so lucky you swerved away from that in time.
I saw your face.
You lucky you swerved away from that in time. You are so lucky you did that. I was about to tell you a new one. Don't ever, and I mean ever, speak ill about Ted DiBiase.
Let's be honest. Did Vince at any point say that the greatest Royal Rumble belt was going to be defended like a title? Did he ever say that? Did it ever come out of his mouth? Vince is a lot of things. A liar, not one of them until recently. Again, another swerve. Who's
Yeah.
house?
Yes, and Vince McMahon never gave anybody steroids.
No, and Vince McMahon never engaged in human trafficking. Nah, he doesn't do such things.
I thought that was going to go to a darker place, but okay, I see you caught yourself there.
Man, he has a golden toilet. That's where he goes and dumps every morning. He wouldn't dump it on another human being. He's not so gross. Come on. I'm gonna have to edit that part out, aren't I?
Yep. Some editing going to happen there. Look, but as far as the match is concerned, the whole booking for this, the whole book, I'm gonna come out and say it, seeing that you mentioned him. The whole booking for it feels very Vince McMahon. The booking for this particular show feels very Vince McMahon. It feels rushed. It does feel very rushed.
It's like they put it together, kind of thing.
Yeah. And look, I realized that they needed to like unveil the belt and everything else at Crown Jewel.
I'll not speak of because you have very deep-seated feelings about it.
Nope.
Let's just say he has a good son, a very, very good son, and leave it at that.
There was one specific thing that happened at Crown Jewel. I loved Crown Jewel, and as a pay-per-view, it was amazing. It was a great pay-per-view. However, why? Wow. We had all of these legends there. We had Arn Anderson there. We had Tully Blanchard there. We had a multitude. We had Booker T. Booker T was there. We had all of these guys there. But who and a few weeks back you had Brett there. You had Brett that was in Calgary. And yes, fine, I know, I understand home crowd things. We needed to get Bill Goldberg there because he's an Atlanta Brave and blah 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 blah, whatever. Why? Why? I have this horrid picture in my mind.
I know.
I'm going to, and this is going to come straight into my prediction for what's going to happen at Crown Jewel. That the man is going to hop the barrier and he's going to spear Walter Gunther in the middle of the ring.
I thought you would have grown into just Gunther by
No. He's always going to be Walter Gunther to me.
and Io Sky is always going to be in a trash can.
Hey. So I don't know. I don't know. For me, I think the build that they could have had with just Cody and Gunther, even this past week, it was promo only. It was words only. There was no physicality involved. I think Cody is going to have to figure out a way to get his head clear. And can I just say, while we're on the topic, KO is back.
The real KO.
Yes. And KO isn't a heel. And the people that say, oh, he went heel, no, he didn't. KO went KO. You don't have a friend that screws you over that many times and then joins up with your enemies, and then suddenly I'm supposed to be a friend.
I'm telling you, they did that so perfectly. It's going to come out at some point that Cody said some shit to KO that made KO go over the edge.
Oh, he cut another promo. I can't remember where it was exactly. I think I might have seen it on TikTok. And he basically says that WWE is trying to silence me. They are trying to silence me. I'm like, oh my God, this is good. This is really, really, really good. So yeah. We're in for some good eating at Crown Jewel. I will take Shenanigans. I think even if the other guy from Imperium, I can never remember his name.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig, even if he comes out and interferes, I think we pretty much know that Randy is going to be there. What I see is the ending of the match is Shenanigans galore, which I'm fine with. You know, I'm fine with Shenanigans. But we're probably going to end up with Shenanigans on one side of the ring, Goldberg coming out, spearing Cody, spearing Gunther. Oh, that could work as well. He tries to spear Gunther and hits Cody.
No, I'll tell you why that doesn't work. Goldberg, if he gets involved, will end up spearing Gunther because here's what I see happening. Survivor Series, WWE Undisputed Championship is going to be a triple threat. It's going to be Cody, Owens, and Orton. That's Survivor Series for the WWE Championship match. And I know you don't want to hear this, but you need to accept that Survivor Series World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther's defending against Goldberg. I know we don't want to see that match. I don't want to see that match, but it looks like that's what we're gonna get. Because right now,
who wants this match? Who in 2024? Who wants this match beside the people in Saudi? Who wants this match in 2024?
No, I don't want it, but that's what we're getting. And trust me, it's not going to happen in Saudi. This is going to be Survivor Series in Montreal, Canada. This is what we're getting for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wait a second. Do you think? Do you think that? Do you think that's where Brett finally gets his payback?
Ah, but would they let Brett work with Goldberg?
No, not work. Not work a match. I mean, the guy kicked you in the head the last time.
I know that, but that's like working a spot. Would they?
Yeah, like a spot, like cost him the match.
That could work. Get your payback. How would it come off though? I mean, it's absolutely clear to me that Goldberg's going to get booed out of the building in Canada. That's 100% sure. But with the thing is, it's like CM Punk, Drew McIntyre. There's real heat there. They managed.
Oh man, heat.
Brutal. I liked it.
I don't know. Okay, I think maybe from the whole of Bad Blood. Aside from that, the only little bit of a wonky decision was who decided they need to go on first.
Yeah, they should have been the main event. But then again, I see why they put the main event where they did because of the Rock segment, Cody being from Atlanta. But that decision to me still, they shouldn't have been on first. It should have been the main event. And have,
I think they should have. I think they should have main evented that thing.
but then if they main evented, how would the placement of the Rock work? You can't have him come out at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, that's true. That could have probably been like the deciding factor in the whole thing, actually.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why. So getting back on track, yeah,
I see the only person I see leaving Saudi with that title. The only person I see leaving Saudi with that title is Cody.
Yeah. Gunther's
And
mouth. At
and
least
there's
that's the
going
story
to
they're gonna.
be there is going to be an apocalyptic level of shenanigans in that match. I'm talking. I think we could get to the same level as Cody and Cody and Roman at WrestleMania levels. We could get those levels of running. Yeah. Because think about all the moving parts in this match. Think about all the moving parts. Goldberg is there. Kevin Owens is there. Randy Orton is there. They got Ludwig Kaiser in the pocket as well. You got Bret Hart. Sami Zayn is going to be Sami Zayn. You've got all these other people on the peripheral, and that's why Triple H's booking works, because you've got multiple moving parts that can be part of the storyline at any given time, and it all works.
Match. They could just sprinkle
And
it.
the most obvious one is Roman is there as well. Roman doesn't have a match in Saudi.
And he's after the world title because he said, Cody, you're in my way.
There we go.
Damn.
Oh, after Monday, just by the way, Mr. Highlights, Damian Priest.
I didn't see anything of Damian Priest.
Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley had a segment just before she came out, or just before her match, where she basically said, he said, it's time for him to be El Campeon again. So
I don't see him getting back in the title picture this soon. Maybe next year, not right now. He's not a
Yeah,
credible.
but I need him to win that belt without Money in the Bank. I need him to solidify who he is as a champ. That being said, I think let all I want to say here is the only person that's leaving Saudi with whatever they've designed is Cody.
With whatever they've designed, with whatever AI has designed. There's an AI designed belt.
Man,